Oh.
Ooh, mama.
Oh, baby. We're live. Welcome back to Pretty Much Experts. Robert John here, and sunny / rainy, always Dublin, Ireland.
Sunny in that fucking sweater? I doubt it.
It's not sunny today. It's rainy as shit today. And there's Mikey and his fucking fairy lighted van, as they call that in Australia.
Fairy light?
Yeah, that's what they call those, like, string lights.
You've never been to Australia.
I've lived with several Australians that always ask me, where do I buy fairy lights? And I have no idea what that is. And then that just means
throwback
Christmas
to
lights.
last week, and my guilty pleasure with the hand jobs. I just fucked an Australian about a week ago.
Oh, I thought you were going to say those are your hand job lights.
They were.
No, but, well, she never called them fairy lights.
Ask her.
I see it. They twinkle.
I don't think they have Christmas down there. That's why they just call them fairy lights.
What? No
Oh,
Christmas?
yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, they definitely don't have fucking evergreen trees.
No.
No.
And they don't really have religion
It's not
either.
Christmas without one.
No.
Okay.
And the toilets run backwards. And their money's called adultery dues. Yeah, we all know about Australia. I would love to go to Australia, but I will never ever go to Australia.
There. It's way too far away.
Too far
It's
away.
far and hot.
And it's like playing a fucking video game on extra difficult.
Yeah.
Actually, that's more like Africa, so it's just difficult.
I think if I was like super rich and I could go first class, I'd entertain it. Like where you have basically like a van-sized like compartment you live in.
Yeah.
I'd do that.
I'd do that.
Then
It's
what
like
happens...
90 grand.
But yeah,
I'd
that's
do
it.
that.
Like if I have an extra 40 grand.
Yeah.
But to just fly in a
like,
regular
that's like
seat for 19 hours, like no way.
Yeah. But then what do you do after the 19 hours when you live like a fucking boss? Now you're exhausted,
I wouldn't live there.
you're
I'd
drinking.
just go visit there.
No, it's just as soon as you get off the plane, it's go.
Yeah, I guess that's true. There's no goddamn way I'm going in the water. Freshy or salty.
No. So many sharks.
So many sharks, alligators, those like jellyfish.
I'm going to let you in on a secret. I don't know if you know this. Alligators come out of the water.
Yeah, they do.
Not fast, though.
No, but they're waiting on the tarmac at the outside of the airplane because it's hot.
It's too hot.
They're also reptiles, So
I picked up an Australian hitchhiker a couple years ago, and he was telling me all about it and how he fucking hates it, and he never wants to go back and stuff because he's like, in the winter it's 35 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
In the winter.
It's hot as shit.
And it's like the summer, like they like here it's like if it goes over 38 degrees, they'll like call off a work site.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's 38 degrees, everyone go home for the day. There it's like they don't have that. It's literally 55 degrees.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're like, just more water, just bringing in trucks of water, you know what I mean? Like any work site.
And there's
He's
just
like, I
piranhas
fucking hate
in the
it.
water.
Yeah. It's just like
Exactly. You can't even drink the water because it's got black widows.
Yeah.
It's got a shark in it.
Like in the spiders. Like fuck that.
God.
No.
I saw
Fuck Australia.
a comically huge fucking spider today, but it was rubber, like just in the middle of the street. But it was like, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, that's rubber. That's not a real thing. And I could like walk up onto it like like afraid of anything. Because it's like, spiders aren't that big.
In Australia.
There's no like softball-sized spiders in any other part of the world. But if that was Australia, I'd be like, that thing is going to jump from one side of the road to the other, morph into a dragon midway.
Yeah.
And
no,
eat your baby.
It's going to jump on your face. Like, that's what's going to happen. They have the ability.
Yeah.
I've seen Spider-Man
plant
Far
eggs
From
in
Home.
my throat.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. If you're lucky.
If you're
Give
lucky,
you poison.
your throat.
Poison right to the brain. You're done. You're done. Welcome to Australia.
I think we missed introductions with you, Rue, but there you
Sorry,
are.
Australia just scares the fuck out of me.
But like right next to it is the most beautiful, peaceful, safe island of New Zealand.
Oh yeah, I'd go there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, they still have sharks and piranhas and spiders, I'm sure, but nothing near as bad
like,
as Australia.
Not per capita as
They gotta
Australia.
have snakes.
Per capita is way down.
Yeah, way down. There's a couple spiders, and it's just like, turn your boots over inside, turn them over before you go to bed, and you won't get spiders.
Yeah, so you dump the spider into your bed? Just get...
No, and in your boots. Like they go in your boots. Yeah, you got to unleash a bigger spider in your bed to keep those
But like
spiders out.
I remember like hearing those kinds of like directions. It's like overturn your boots to get the snakes. And it's like, who wants to dump spiders all over their feet while they're getting ready for work in the morning?
Yeah. Like if I have to fucking get up in the morning and smack my boots, I don't want to live there. Like
No.
I think that's my rule of thumb.
They must be able...
For me, it's the heat.
For you,
Yeah,
it's
the heat.
For me, it's the goddamn tarantulas in your boots in the morning.
Yeah.
Well,
And
yeah,
likely in your
that's
bed,
real.
and likely in the dryer. Like everywhere that there's darkness.
Everywhere.
Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You go to get your can of beans and there's just like a
Oh,
giant spider. Like that's how
You
I
just have to
envision
leave
Australia.
the fridge door, every cabinet open all day long,
Yeah.
so that there's like no possibility that anything can creep in there and hide.
Yeah, lots of
Yeah.
lights in every
Lights
corner.
on everything, yeah, and loud buzzing at all times.
And
You know what?
scorpions to
Bugs
eat them.
Bugs don't do well on tile. They can't like scale a tile wall. I've watched many a bug get stuck at the fucking molding on the bottom of a wall, not being able to.
It's just like I
climb
was
up the
saying.
tile.
It sounds like you've lived this experience, like.
Oh, I have, yeah.
in
I've been stoned watching bugs before. Come on,
a
bud.
spider isn't an insect,
Whatever, dude.
so maybe they have a better grip.
A shark isn't a fish. Whoa, science. Whatever.
Sharks are definitely fish. But yeah, those sharks too. Like you can't go swimming.
No,
Jellyfish.
No.
no way.
Anyway, so I'm Skyler. Let's get to this.
We are experts and we all hate Australia. Sorry, suck it, Australia.
Yeah.
This week, though, we're going to talk about a very Canadian topic, even though it's not totally Canadian. We're talking about the Broad Street Bullies HBO documentary on the 1974-75 Philadelphia Flyers.
Fuck yeah.
And
Fuck yeah.
I guess it's Canadian because everyone on the team was Canadian.
Everyone was Canadian.
Everyone on the
yeah.
team was Canadian. But they're like, they changed hockey, played super aggressive bully style, took over the league and forced the NHL to make a whole bunch of rule changes to like safeten things up.
Just like the Mighty Ducks.
Just like
Yeah,
the
dude.
Mighty Ducks.
I think that they were saying that Schultz guy still has the most penalty minutes for anybody in any full season.
Yeah.
It's like 4,000 a season. It's like
Some
8 full
stupid.
games
He's
in the
still got
penalty
the
box.
record.
8 full games in the box. I guess it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
Schultzy.
But before that, let's what are you guys griping on this week?
I got a gripe that I
Yeah,
feel like
gripes.
everybody can relate to.
Oh no.
My lower back.
Oh,
Okay.
dude.
What
Yeah.
is with lower backs?
We're old,
It's all the
man.
fucking upper back they gotta
What's-
carry around.
Why is lower back so much weaker than upper back?
Bro, you're lifting wrong. It sounds like you're lifting wrong.
I think it's from like sitting, it's from walking. There's like no like 4 days a week it's absolutely
Walking's good for
fine.
you.
And then
Yeah.
one day it's like, oh, I can't bend over or do anything. And I did nothing different yesterday than I did every other
Dude,
day this week.
mostly sitting. I think sitting's the worst of it.
Yeah.
Sitting
like, walking-
and
Fuck.
McDonald's twice
I-
a day.
I didn't go to McDonald's.
You guys know,
today.
but our listeners don't know that I was going to a physical therapist for like 6 months, like
Wow.
last year, because of my lower back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I'd go 5 days a week sometimes,
Yeah.
right? So it was
Yeah.
like it was mostly 3 or 4 days a week, but it was 5 days a week. I was going to chiropractor, everything. And when I moved to Vancouver, my back was still fucked up, but it was like as fucked up as it always was.
Yeah.
But just like now I know how bad it can get because it
Yeah.
was just there. And basically moving to the city was the best thing. Like, I mean, granted, I sold my awesome bed to, like, you know, because
Yeah.
I couldn't fit it in the van. But I've been walking everywhere. The dog gets out way more often, and just like the walking has like totally fucking rejuvenated my lower back.
Yeah.
My goddamn sciatica's gone. You know, like I'm
Damn,
like
yeah.
I'm back to fucking fighting shape.
Maybe you just gotta
Fucking
have
shape.
You run though, so maybe you're running weird.
It's always been bad though.
I definitely don't
Yeah.
run.
Yeah.
So like my back's good from that.
I remember maybe
don't
like
know.
2007, my back was at like peak badness, and that's when I kind of started doing yoga, and that really helped. But I don't do that anymore. It's way too
That would
much
help.
work.
Weren't you sleeping on the floor for
I
a lot
slept
of
on the
years?
floor for a good 2 years, and made my back feel great.
Yeah. I was
Are you
wondering
back into
about
bed,
that
Lane?
with you.
Back in
I
the
was
bed?
on the
Yeah.
floor last 2 weeks ago because I had some pals here.
Like willingly or
Continuity. Yeah, because like cousin took my bed. I'm like, I'll just sleep on the floor in the living room. And it was absolutely amazing because, like, after sleeping on the floor for years, like, I don't think of that as, like, a problem. Like, I can easily fall asleep. And I do like in the morning, like, there's not so much of a, like, they call it a lay-in in fucking Ireland instead of sleeping in.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like, there's no lay-in. Because you wake up and it's not like, I'm just going to lay here cozily and play on my phone for an hour. It's like, no, I'm awake. I need to sit up. I'm going to, like, go make a coffee.
fucking lay-in, man.
No lay-ins. So I do
It just
enjoy
sounds
that.
like a couch.
Do you use a pillow
Yeah, for my head.
for your
Yeah.
head? And do
What
you
about
only
for
sleep on your
between
back?
your knees? I need
Nothing
a
between
clank
my
pillow
knees,
when
no.
I sleep.
No.
No.
If I'm in my
So
bed,
I
I have a
can't
pillow
do
for the
that
knees,
between my
but
knees.
you know.
Do you?
Yeah.
I only
can't
have
do
2
it.
pillows. He took one, I took the other one. I went downstairs and slept on the floor.
Okay.
Do
I
you
left
do you
in my
only
between
sleep
the
on your
knees
back?
pillow.
Gave him the fucking dirty
Yeah,
knee
I
pillow.
gave him the fucking knees pillow. I took my good head pillow downstairs.
Yeah.
Like, when you're on the
just an
floor-
okay host. I'm not a great host, right? Like, give you shelter, but you're taking my knee pillow.
I was always intrigued by the fact that you could sleep comfortably on the floor, because I've had to do it and I've gotten away with it. It was just a shitty next day, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sore, a little crippled.
Yeah.
It feels like my ribs hurt and stuff, you know, because I'm laying on my stomach.
Yeah.
I feel like you can only sleep on the floor comfortably when you're on your back. Like, you got to be on your back.
I think the secret is you got to constantly roll. Constantly roll.
Then you're not sleeping. You're not sleeping, bud.
That's not sleep at all.
Well, you're fucking crocodile rolling in your sleep. Now.
Yeah, like, I actually have to sleep for my job. Like, I can't just...
There is a benefit
kill
to,
me.
like, I don't have to be in any shape, in any order in the morning that, like,
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll
See,
I'll
I would
sleep
think
diagonal,
that-
whatever.
Yeah.
I have to sleep on my back, and I think when I'm on my back, I snore like a mamma jamma because everything just opens.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I let it out.
Yeah,
I just
me
let
too.
her go, right? So, that's, you know, I can't be sleeping on my back.
No.
Even
Joking on my
on
tongue.
a mattress, fucking carpet, hardwood, doesn't matter. Get on your side. And, like, I'm always afraid of, like,
Yeah,
just
sometimes I'll wake
puking.
up on my back, and it's only because I'm snoring. Like, I'll myself awake in the
Yeah.
morning, you know?
That's the only time I've
Yeah.
ever done that. Just on my back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that was a gripe? Was that a gripe?
Yeah, my fucking lower back. It's feeling like
Oh, your
shit
lower
today.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking stretch or something. God.
But it's
I
just
feel
so,
like I feel like I
I
have
don't know how I
piss
can
poor
be like fine
posture.
yesterday, and then I wake up today, and it's like, oh, good thing I don't have to bend over to do anything today, because that's not happening.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't know, man, but it fucking sucks. It's like lower back and teeth pain
No.
are like the two hardest
Oh,
to
fuck.
manage, like a
Last
day in,
night-
day out.
Last night I was eating fucking pretzels, and it was like every time I crunched on my right side, it was like a weird like, is this it? Is this what it feels like when my teeth fall out? Like, didn't hurt, but it was just like a dull roar, and it was like, oh my god, this is it. Like,
It's gone.
it's happening.
Dude,
fine today.
I've broken teeth. I've broken teeth while eating, and it like multiple teeth, and it's like the kind of it's pretty much like I would describe it as like if a ghost touched you. It's not just as bad as seeing a ghost and going white. It's like if they reached out and touched you. Your whole body goes into this like freezing cold flop sweat. And you're like, did I eat it? Did I spit it out? Like, what? Is it in me now? Am I going to pee it? Like, is it going to come through my pee hole? Like, there's all these questions. You crunch a tooth and it's like your day's ruined. Like, I'm constantly just full body sweat. You know?
Yeah. So a little bit more than a dull roar is what you're saying.
When you break a tooth, oh yeah, dude. Not good.
See, I feel like I also
Is
just
this
have
it? Am I
like,
done? Should I just phone it in?
yeah, just dial 9 and 1 and wait for the rest. But
Calling 911 because you broke a tooth.
yeah, it's an emergency to me, damn it.
Emergency, my mouth really hurts.
My teeth. Clog the line, stop everything.
A fire truck.
See, I feel like as much as my lower back, I just have like bad posture, and I feel like I always catch myself just totally like slumped over, and I need one of those like stretch my back out like strap things. You
Girdle.
ever seen those? I guess it's a girdle, but for my upper
Like
Bottom
the workplace girdle?
No, like not a bottom girdle, a top girdle for like my upper body.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen those.
Okay.
It kind of looks like a figure eight. You just use it, it sucks your shoulders back.
Yeah. It's like you pull a
Maybe it has
parachute.
like hard
it's like a
plastic
fan
thing
belt.
on the back.
A fan belt?
Crisscross a fan belt with your arms in it. Just like pull your shoulders back.
Yeah, you could get tricky with a piece of belt, I'm sure.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Just twist it up and slip your arms
Yeah,
to it.
just
Yeah, you
fucking
could
jack
do
your
it.
shoulders right back.
You'd have to get the right size belt. You know, you'd have to try out a few different belts.
Try a few models. Go into the Canadian
Yeah.
Tire.
Yeah.
But it's like $3 for a belt, so pretty
So I don't
cheap.
understand it. What's the like? I'm just gonna put the belt around my body.
It's gonna
that's
pull your
super
shoulders
tight.
back.
Just put like one arm in it. You know how when
Yeah.
you like are playing with
Wear it
like
like a
elastic
backpack.
band and you like twist it and then like fold it back over itself? Just do
Yeah.
it so it's like a figure eight on your like back.
Yeah. Wear it like a backpack.
Like a backpack.
Okay. Yeah.
Put it on, twist
Yeah.
it, put your other arm in, it'll just jack your shoulders right back.
Done.
You'd be
Alright.
walking
Like
with
if
your
you
elbows
wore it
at
on the
your hips
front,
all
it would be
day.
doing a figure eight around your titties.
Yeah, you can wear it in the
You
front
know?
if you want to look like a weirdo.
You can wear it at the front and just get like a nice titty outline.
I think that would be the opposite though.
That would
Wouldn't it,
suck
like,
you
pull
in the
your-
other way though. That would, yeah, that would.
Posture the
That's not
wrong
what you
way.
want. That's not what you
Collapse
want.
my lungs.
This is the second week in a row I've smoked a joint and I'm liking it. I gotta do this weed thing more often on the show.
I feel like the last time I got told to do something on this podcast, I ended up with an asshole full of fucking Crest toothpaste, and it burned me to the point of shower. It had to happen. Late on a Friday.
Oh jeez.
I understand. What
Oh
you're
yeah,
saying
lower
now,
back's
like, in
it's
my
a hard grape, man.
The hard gripe.
The whole
hard,
back.
Hard life.
aging in general. No,
Yeah,
I might
just
feel like
getting
my gripe goes the other way, and it's about just like I guess it's vain as fuck, but like people that wear baggy clothes, not into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're a skinny jean kind
Well,
of guy.
it's like everyone's wearing
my
baggy '90s clothes now. It's all everyone's
90s are
like
back,
wearing like
yeah.
the dumb shit, like starter jackets and
Yeah.
dumb shit from the '90s, right? That was super
Yeah.
baggy. Tommy
Yeah.
Hilfiger,
Yeah.
fucking 3XL shirts, and it's just like a skinny girl and it's down to her knees, you know?
Yeah, or it's like a 3XL shirt and it's just got like a caricature of a naked woman or like a girl in a bikini on it. Those kind of people, you know.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
Wasaga
Oh,
Beach
fucking-
people.
Second beach people for sure. Yeah, everyone's got white sunglasses.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, you gotta show off the business, you know. Like, you
Yeah.
gotta show off the strip. I got two businesses on my strip. I got the chocolate factory in the back, and I got the one animal petting zoo in the front. And like, they want
What
to see
is
that.
the gripe again?
Talk about your
People
dick.
that just people that fucking
Fashion.
wear baggy clothes, fashion, and just like
Fashion.
just
Read
looks
Kurt
so
Price.
bad. Fashion.
Fashion.
Yeah. I like my skinny jeans, and like I see some people give me shit about wearing skinny jeans, and it's just like, fuck you. Like, you look like the idiot wearing your fucking clothes four
You know what?
sizes too big.
I wore the skinny jeans for a while because they were the only pants and shit you could get where it was stretchy. Now they've fuck skinny jeans. Now they just started making regular cut pants that are stretchy. And they even went one further, and I bid it, man. I went and got it, and it's a fucking game changer. Stretchy overalls.
No.
They make them. Carhartt, I got them hanging up right there next to my door. I got them last week, and they're a fucking game changer. It's like having skinny jeans, but they're overalls.
Let's stop this. Let's start over. Like,
Double
start the whole show over?
Start the whole show over. Yeah. Oh god, edit this out.
Fashion grind.
So what? They're stretchy fucking overalls.
Dude, they're Carhartt bib overalls, and they got a little bit of.
Do they have the Jersey Shore painted in creases and shit over the knees? And
yeah,
thighs?
are they real?
No, they're working man's overalls.
Yeah.
They're working man's overalls.
Are they Wasaga Beach overalls?
They are not Wasaga Beach overalls.
Pockets.
Dude, it's a fucking game changer.
Because cuff on the bottom of them, sewn in cuffs.
No, there's no cuff. No. There's but there is a zipper pocket, which I'm a little on the fence about.
That's pretty proud, dude.
It's pretty
proud. But you know what? I'm fucking proud.
Yeah, okay.
I'm telling you, that shit is a game changer. They're lightweight, but they have all the utility value of the overalls, but they're stretchy like those skinny jeans. Damn. Man, game changer.
Game changer. Yeah.
They have a little zipper over the butthole also.
They do not, no. But I think if you wanted to mock yours up, you want to soup it up, you can get that. You can get that.
Yeah. You go from crack to fucking the base of your penis, and just so you can pee out of it still.
Oh, dude, just crack the whole middle open. That would be awesome. Because honestly, the only bad thing about overalls is that you gotta, especially in a public bathroom, is you gotta throw them back and then roll them up and tuck them into themselves so you don't drag your whatever you call them, your straps in toilet water.
Saying,
basically,
you should have a zipper that goes from your
I'd love it.
Pelvis.
Yeah.
From your pelvis to
unbuckle? The top of your ass that you can open up and
those
deuce if you need.
Girls that have the bodysuit things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have the button in the bottom so they can piss out of them.
Or some of them just have to get fully naked when they want to use the bathroom.
Yeah, those are those are the bad kind of bodysuits. So you don't want to buy those ones. It's like wearing a bathing suit.
No.
You want the ones that have the button
much.
that you can just pop it open and pee.
Yep, you do. You want that.
That's the good ones.
That's a good modification to these overalls.
I've had my fair share of girlfriends. I know a good bodysuit when I see them. I know where they're cutting corners.
Yeah, good quality. Yeah, you used to
I know a girl
hold for a lot of years
too.
too.
She pees when I see her.
Yeah. Wow. I used to think I was cool because I could undo a bra with a snap of my fingers, and here you are just popping bodysuits.
I just pull them down. I just pull the bra down like a gorilla and make her pull it off from her stomach.
This is getting fucking. Someone's gonna catch a charge here.
Like Frankenstein closing a window.
I thought it was
the way I take the bra
down. Oh, okay. I don't know.
You fucking jack it all the way down in the front, and then it's a mess.
Yeah, swift.
Arms are locked, like we spoke of earlier. The fan belt, pull your shoulder, get her arms stuck at her elbows because her bra's down. Yeah. And you get a bunch of free honks.
Is it all about the implications? Is that what you're alluding to? It's all about the implications?
You're already there. There's no more implication.
She's cool with it.
Yeah. Well, I'd hope. Okay, let's get off this. Let's
baggy clothes.
Baggy clothes suck.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have this.
The last time
wouldn't have this problem if there was baggy bras.
Mike staring at preteens' crotches.
Yeah, every time we bring up fashion, it just gets weird. We gotta stop bringing fashion up. Yeah, the first time that wasn't staring at their crotches. What? We were talking about Thrasher shirts. Why would I be staring at their crotches?
I don't know, Mike. That was your fucking gripe.
You tell me. You tell me.
You want to explain it.
You go for it.
That's why I hate fashion. Can't even talk about it.
Can't even talk about it. Banned.
Can't even fucking talk about it.
Subject without it getting very implication-y.
Yeah.
First part about being an
Are we gonna have
expert
to
is
ban
realizing-
fashion? We might have our first podcast banned.
I'm saying first part about being an expert is realizing that sometimes you're not an expert in everything, and maybe we're not Gucci or Louis Vuitton. We should just keep fashion out of this.
Louis Vuitton.
We should. We
Yeah.
should.
I don't know.
I've been doing that for 32 years, keeping
Or you
fashion
know what?
right out of
Let's
it.
just keep it loose. Keep it loose.
Keep it loose.
Yeah. The fan belt was a great idea.
Fan belt's a great idea. Gorilla pull down's a great idea.
No.
Yeah,
gorilla
no, it works.
belt.
It works.
Yeah.
It works.
I'm
You know,
telling
it's
you.
swift. It's efficient.
If you hit your roommate with a gorilla pull down, you will not be,
It can be hilarious.
regulated
It can
to
be
a
hilarious.
dry hand
She
job.
might like it. It's
You
like,
won't
It's
get
like
a dry
peeing.
hand
It's like
job.
the peeing in the
it's
shower
like the peeing
thing.
in the shower for sure. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
It's-
Yeah.
It's like, you know, you do it for a gag.
Every time.
That's it.
Yeah.
Every time.
Lighten the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lighten the mood. Keep it loose. I don't know. RJ, you got a gripe? You got a gripe this
I did
week?
my back already. I'm not. You can't do me twice.
Is okay, Mike. What about you? What do you got? Are we even done them all?
Mike didn't go.
I don't know. I've been griping. I don't know which one was mine. But
Mine was baggy clothes. What was
You
yours?
didn't have one.
okay, I didn't have one. I've just been piggybacking. Australians. No, I like the Australians. They've been good to me this
So
summer.
what are you griping over this week, Mike?
Man, like it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get weird. But like,
Oh no. Weird like
I'm
gorilla pulls?
I just hate how fucking confusing and inefficient any customer service is these days.
It's pretty terrible.
And I'll paint you a picture, but I'm just gonna say right off the bat, it's
Can I
not
call you Bob
racist.
Ross?
It's not racist. Okay?
Okay.
It's racial. It's racial,
Yeah.
but it's not racist.
It's like, hey everybody,
it's
get
like-
ready for the most racist shit you ever heard.
Oh, yeah.
Well, whatever, man. If it's racist, then fuck it. Okay? But like it's something that as a society we all have to face, that there's changes going on, but some of them aren't for the better. Okay? Like I'm not talking about a genocide or like any mass extinction. I'm just saying that when it comes to like basic services, like anytime you're paying a bill, anytime you're buying food, especially drive-thrus, again, not just gonna say it, I'm just gonna paint you a picture, right? It's like it's fucking almost impossible to get anything done
It's,
in a reasonable time frame. Like there's always miscommunication, confusion. It's like, what is going on? Like
Okay, yeah,
I'm-
no.
are you
okay,
leading
so-
to telling the drive-through story because it's been 2 weeks now and the statute of limitations is up?
what does that mean? I don't remember the drive-through story.
Didn't
a
you have an
drive-thru
issue
story?
with McDonald's in the middle of the night?
Oh yeah, no, the statute is not up on that. It hasn't been
That was 2
2
weeks
weeks.
ago.
We're recording.
Continuity.
Oh yeah, continuity. Yeah, no, we won't talk about that. But it's like, speaking of the drive-through, dude, that was last night. That was not even 2 weeks.
Blowing a spot up.
Oh yeah, I bounced back. The hangover wasn't too bad, but no, like when like you pull up to a drive-through. This is unrelated drive-through gripe.
Yeah, unrelated.
You
drive-through
pull up
gripe,
to a drive.
hangover,
It's-
read between the lines.
It's not related to that drive-through. It's related to the gripe. Well, you pull up and they're like, "Welcome to Tim Hortons. Can I take your order?" And it's like, "Yeah, I'll take a large double, a toasted bagel with cream cheese, and a muffin." And they're like, "Hold on one sec." And they're like, "Okay, sorry, could you repeat that order?" And it's like, "What? I thought you were ready to take my fucking order." So then you say your order. And it's like, yeah, okay, you get up to the window. It's just always a confusing mess of like just trying to accomplish the simplest things.
Yeah.
You know, and it's because English isn't some people's first language. I feel like it has become.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You
Same
know,
way
like
if
a
I worked
noticeable
in India in a goddamn drive-through,
inconvenience.
you would not get anything you ordered.
No.
No.
No, I just
It just
guessed
becomes
it.
inconvenient.
I guessed this
It's
much
like
or
it's
that
like
much.
customer service. It's customer service, and it's supposed to be helpful and convenient, but it's like lost all of its convenience.
Yeah. Tim Hortons
And
has to
I'm just
abandon
griping,
all
man.
the goddamn food they have. Go back to just donuts, coffee, and bagels.
Yeah.
I thought Hortons got banned as well.
No, Hortons
Hortons should totally get banned for this fucking
And they
podcast.
have to abandon the
we don't want your
order
sponsorship.
at the one thing and then pick up at the window. Just order at the window, pay at the window, get your food at the window. It's so much faster.
Yeah. Just coffee.
Bagel and cream cheese.
I'd say no bagels, just coffee and like the donuts and muffins because they're already made and it's just right there. You got a bucket of donuts.
I feel like we can't do Hortons because we can just gripe on it's got nothing to do with the gripe at hand. Now we're just like fucking Hortons, man.
If they had a designated sandwich line or some bullshit.
Okay.
But I don't know. I feel
so
like
you
most people
want
go
segregation is what you're talking about.
Well,
I
do.
I do agree. I think there should be a coffee
if you're gonna get a sandwich, you gotta go inside. You gotta fucking go inside and stand in the sandwich line to get a sandwich. You can't get it at the drive-thru.
No.
You can't get 6 sandwiches at the drive-thru. You know, like.
Yeah. Wow. So
like,
you're talking drive-thrus? Like I mean inside. I think
grocery stores have the under 8 items line. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Horton
That's the sandwich line, but you gotta go inside.
Line. Essentials. Donut, coffee.
Yeah.
Or that. Yeah.
Yeah, I do fucking hate a motherfucker
that's a whole nother
who orders a sandwich at a Tim Hortons drive-thru.
Oh man.
You gotta do it at the right time. You can't be doing that in the morning. I think is my thing. It's like
or like a lunch break or something. Like on everyone's lunch break. Just go inside, dude.
Just go inside. Yeah, it's not any faster.
No.
You're just lazy. You don't want to get out of your car.
And you're just fucking up everyone's day.
Ugly.
Yeah. Now what about it's got to be quick and grab and go. Like you're saying, donuts are cool.
Yeah. Muffins, donuts, coffee, tea. That's it.
Coffee.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
In the drive-thru, that's it. That would that's not even that much of a socialist communist idea, is it?
Not bad.
You know, just drive-through is for fast food items.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's like the original McDonald's.
And also, speak slightly okay English. Like I just want to bring that back up again. My main gripe was that there's a barrier with our languages, and it's an actual gripe of mine. And call it what you will, call a spade, I don't care. It's been bothering me, and it makes my life difficult. And fuck off. I don't know.
I thought I was hoping we had got past that.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to really hammer that in.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for hammering that in.
You bet.
Let's move on to the topic at hand. Good old Canadian thing, not telling people to go back to their own country. We're going to talk about hockey, specifically 1974-75 Philadelphia Flyers.
Wow.
How they changed the game.
Yep.
So, for those that are not hockey aficionados, up until 1967, is that a correct title, Skyler? There's only 6 teams in the NHL?
Yeah. 67, original 6.
The original 6 went
or 64, maybe, something like that.
I think it's 67. And
it was last year the Leafs won.
Yeah, when there was only 6 teams, the Leafs were really good. And then they doubled the league. They added 6 more teams.
And we never heard from them again.
Never heard from them again.
Yes.
But one of the new 6 teams was Philadelphia. And they just kind of got all the rejects from all the other teams, sent them to Philadelphia. And this documentary kind of covers their rise from hockey was not a thing in Philadelphia. They had to build an arena. They started selling it out because all these players were just fucking full-on goons that would just fight every game.
Yeah.
And pretty much intimidated and beat up every team until they won the Stanley Cup 2 years in a row. And it is awesome.
Twice, yeah.
2 times.
2 times. And then they fought the Russians also. Why is there not movies
this
about this
made
team?
the Russians quit in 10 minutes.
It's so sick.
It
Bobby
was so
Clarke
fucking
has
sick.
no teeth. He looks like a monster.
Yep.
Yeah, there was definitely no teeth between any of them.
Oh.
It was honestly, it was socially acceptable, and I liked it. I liked that it was,
Yeah.
It was these are rough and rowdy guys. They got a couple less teeth. It's totally fine.
Yeah. Sick mustaches. Cool hair.
Yeah. Cool hair. Wicked sideburns. The best sideburns in the league.
Drinking beer all the time.
Yeah.
They showed a close-up of when they were talking about like old tough guys and stuff like that when they did a quick thing. Like they're talking about Schultz, and then they showed a bunch of random teams he fought, and there's like a nice close up of Tiger Williams' face, and he just looks rough. Like this, like he must have been like 6 foot. He must have been 5'6". He was like this tiny. He was like the original Ty Domi.
Yeah.
You know, like he was the original Ty Domi for the Leafs, and there's just a quick little smirk on Tiger Williams' face. It's just cool. It's a cool shout out.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Not a fucking looker in the bunch, though.
Oh, no.
Like,
no,
that
they're all
one guy
rough.
put out a pop album.
Oh, yeah. What was his name?
I have no idea. I don't think...
I think it was Schultz.
It might have been Schultz.
Yeah, the guy that with all the penalty minutes, right?
Yeah. But, watching this movie was just like, this is that Will Ferrell movie, but the fucking Flint Tropics. Like, this is real
totally.
life.
It's semi-pro.
Semi-pro.
Dude, it reminded me of that Bastards of Baseball,
Pop,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking pop
Yeah.
albums and winning cups and...
Yeah, selling used cars.
Yeah. Best fucking guys in the world. Yeah, no.
That's crazy. The 70s was great.
First of all, I have to, like, say this. I am the only hockey fan of the three of us.
Yeah.
So when this came down the pipeline,
active fan.
Active hockey fan, yes, active.
Not
hockey
a relapse.
Yeah, active fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Not yet.
yeah, you have to admit that I was a hockey fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you, RJ, were the one that recommended. You were like, let's do one on this. So I just want to say, much like not being the first one to fucking puke on show, I'm also not the first one to bring up my hockey love.
No.
On show.
On show.
So
yeah, you're getting lame, dude. You're getting fucking lame in your old age.
Am I lame? Because I like.
Yeah, you're not puking. You're not talking about hockey. Yeah, you're getting old and weird, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm getting old. That's just it. But this was fucked. This show was wild. I couldn't believe.
Why? Was it more fucked than The Family?
It was just fucked that it was like they were like there was no hockey involved.
No,
it was just
4,000 penalty minutes in 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
there's like 6 passes the whole game.
Yeah.
Clubbing each other with sticks, like it's so awesome. Bobby Clarke is my new favorite.
It was great.
Yeah, it was hard not to fall in love with Bobby Clarke, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like
he got his teeth back.
It was just so good how it's typical underdog story and embraced by this community, Philadelphia, whatever. But they even talked about how they would do softball games and get 15,000 people to come out to watch them play some fucking softball game, and they beat their way to the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing to watch it and be like, this is a sport that I still watch. And I know it was bad. I knew they used to fight all the time and stuff, but to really get it hammered home that this was this is what it was. And then they said there was an arms race. Once they had beat their way to the Stanley Cup, every other team
needed a goon or two. Yeah.
Yeah, went and got their Tiger Williams or whoever.
And they eventually added those 3 integral rules, third man in, instigator, and no bench clearing brawls. I think those weren't rules. The bench just clears, they just beat the shit out of the other team. Then go back to playing 5 minutes later. Try to win now. We've beat the shit out of your best player. He's in the hospital.
I think that's fair. That's totally fair.
That's fair.
Anything goes.
Anything goes.
They were hacking the bone, man. They were saying even that Bob Clarke, he was notoriously bad for just taking cheap shots.
Yeah.
I do know of a story, and they kind of talked about it where Bobby Clarke was on the 1972 Canada team that played against the Russians in the Summit Series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Canada won with Paul Henderson's goal. It's celebrated. It's huge.
Yeah.
But there was some part in that series where the coach told Bobby Clarke to go out and break the guy's ankle. and he went out next shift and just went right up to him and like 2-hand slash like across his ankle and broke the guy's ankle, and he didn't play in the rest of the series. Like just like Russia's best player. Like like you're playing us, and all right, we're doing a series, and like that was his game, and like you watch this documentary, and it was like the way they were swinging their sticks, like they're like weed whackers, right? It's like,
each other.
What the fuck are you doing out there?
They had the like thinnest fucking equipment. Like, they're basically not wearing anything.
It's just sheets of leather.
Even the goalie is wearing like
an axe without a fucking like metal head on it, right? You're just it doesn't go through the guy's ankle.
The goalie with his like tarp off, and he's like wearing less equipment than like a regular player would wear today. Like it looks like he's just wearing like a winter coat under his jersey.
He's just wearing 2 t-shirts and a winter coat.
Like when we were kids, we used to do that. Like it was, if you were playing goalie, you would just like put like everyone's winter jacket on because everyone else was running around. So you would just put the jacket on, right? Like
totally you did that.
But and like
anything worked as a blocker. Anything at all worked as a blocker.
Baseball glove and catcher.
Baseball glove.
Yeah, baseball glove. But it was like we were playing with tennis balls. These guys were playing with like a half-a-pound puck. You know.
I'm just saying though, it's like universal. Like put the jackets on, and that's what it's from, right? It's like, well, you're no better than an actual goalie.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a fun watch, and like you said, it was very much semi-pro. Like the one dude had his own fucking record.
I was pretty surprised how like coherent they all were. Like I assumed they'd all be like CTE for sure.
Yeah.
Totally. They definitely are.
But they were like all the old people that were like. For one, it was like, wow, they had like 9 or 10 of those original players in the documentary doing talking heads. And they all seemed like pretty with it.
Yeah. Except for like that one guy that they didn't talk to that's like career got ended. Remember in the first playoff run, he got like sucker punched from behind?
Yeah.
No, I think he got a puck in the face.
No, the guy snuck up behind him and fucking punched him in the head. And he fucking...
Oh, there was that guy, yeah.
And he never played another game in his life. And they like put his name on the cup kind of thing. But it was like, he was like blind after that. Like, it's like that was the game they played. Like he was like one of the better players on the Flyers at the time, right? That's why they did it.
Yeah, you know, it's just like that's what the game was. Like it was half hockey and half fighting.
It was just like gladiators. Like it's so barbaric. Like
yeah.
But the point was the same. Like to get the puck in the net, and they fucking tried. You know?
Yeah. I even like did a quick like Wikipedia on Bobby Clarke, and he's still like #1 postseason goal scorer, or not number 5. These are off the top of my head. Like number 5 postseason goal scorer, #1 postseason assists, #1 postseason points, and I think #1 postseason games played or something. It's like he was legit like a great fucking player, and also just dirty as shit.
Yeah.
Like
it
he's
seemed
like
they were
a
all
Mario
Lemieux
good. That just took no prisoners.
Yeah.
Different game.
Like even their biggest bruisers could score 20 goals.
Yeah, and I don't know how like it's one thing to be like to have all those postseason games out of a league of 8. Like, I imagine every team went into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Versus now when there's, like, 32, and it's like, some people only get in the playoffs, like, 3 times in their lives. Like, that kind of jukes the stats. But it's still pretty impressive that he was a legitimate, like, he put up some numbers.
Yeah.
Not just penalty minutes.
Yeah. And you see those fucking skates they were wearing, too?
Barely.
That shit.
God.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how you fucking skate on that
Most
shit.
of the equipment was brown, and it's not even old. It just was made out of the worst material.
Made out of rotten cotton.
Yeah, just like rotten old saddles or something. Fashioned into gloves.
Yeah.
When it's no good for the horses, we give it to the hockey players.
Yeah.
It's probably how it started. Shit.
I don't know where they came from, Skyler, but I remember in our like outdoor toy box when we were kids, we had a set of like old like 70s gloves.
Totally.
Like those big ones that are like covered in like
Oh, it was like
they were like 6 pounds.
they're
like
huge.
6
They go
fucking
right
pounds.
to your elbows.
Yeah.
And even in like
Totally.
the 90s when we had them, it's like these things are ancient.
Yeah.
Like what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were not like easy to use at all. Like
No.
it definitely took some getting used
No.
to.
But it's funny to like look back. At the time, we realized like these are bullshit. Like, don't use this. And just to see how the equipment has changed, where like now the glove basically ends at the wrist, but the elbow pad has your shin covered or your forearm.
Mm-hmm.
But like back then, the elbow pad was just like a fucking piece of tape, and your fucking glove went all the way to the elbow. It's like that's not protecting anything.
It's not the same.
It's
No.
not doing anything.
It's like those old football helmets that was like literally just a leather bathing cap.
Yeah.
It's like, what is that protecting? Your hair? That's it.
No one has any teeth. Didn't wear helmets.
No.
Like, I really don't, like, all of those sports, mostly, like, hockey and football for sure, like, they're probably the most physical of all the sports. That, like, the total disregard for human well-being that took place it's amazing to look back, and it's like, wow, they're doing that? Like, you know, you watch
But at least it's happening in that, like, competitive arena. Like, that's where you want it to happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But like you said, those leather... Knowing now what we know about, like, concussions and stuff, it's like, oh my god. Like, they didn't know that. Like, how many... Like,
I think it's kind of like with bare-knuckle fighting. Like, people don't punch as hard or as often.
Right.
Because you'll break your fucking hands.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like, even in those games where they're playing rough and hard, it's like, they're not taking 90-mile-an-hour slap shots and fucking skating at 50 miles an hour into a check, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're playing hard, but they're not playing as fast.
Right.
If that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Because equipment was shit.
Equipment
you know?
is shit.
It's like, there's a kid that just died from getting hit in the head for 10 fucking rounds with 16-ounce boxing gloves.
Yeah.
No one's ever died in the UFC. Like,
No.
people die on the street from fighting all the time, but it's like, you know, it was scaled down. In the 70s, it was a much more like, I don't know, fundamental game. Where now it's just about the best equipment, speed, fast, like agility. Like, they didn't have that option back then. It was barbaric.
They've changed. Like, fighting is not really a thing at all anymore. It happens, but it's not the, you know. I remember like
no one's kicking feet. No one's kicking feet in a fight in the modern NHL.
Even to the point where, like...
but in that NHL, they were tripping motherfuckers for sure.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I remember, like, 5 or 6 years ago when, like, the Leafs had, like, a line of dudes that were just, like, big motherfuckers, and they fought. Colton Orr and Fraser McLaren were their names, right? And this is, like, 2014, 2013-ish. Like, that, they still had that one line, you know? And even then, it was still like a dying thing. And now it's like, it's so... That was 2013, 2014. Now it's like gone. Like, it doesn't... Whereas this team was all just fucking bruisers.
They were all
right?
Colton Orrs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they probably didn't eat a single vegetable.
No.
You know what I mean?
And
like they ate meat and drank beer. Like, they were just like, and smoked cigarettes.
Don't even like try to think of what they got paid back then. Probably like 40 grand.
Oh, nothing. Yeah.
They looked like wrestlers. Oh, like 40. You like no. It's like 13 grand a year. Like, they weren't making fucking peanuts back then.
They made their money off their like residual fame decades later.
Yeah, that's why he put out fucking music album. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It would be like the kind of job where, like, you would work at, you know, in the winter time you were probably playing for the Philadelphia Flyers, and then in the summer you would, like, you know, build decks or something.
Yeah. Like a firefighter.
It started
today.
out that way for sure. Yeah.
Just a general contractor on the side.
Yeah. So it was a hard go back then for sure. Like, now it's like anything. Like, they should be making money. I think the players should be making all the money, right? Like, all that nonsense that they do now with money. Like, the whole system is built around money now. Like, the whole, like, sports, like, especially in hockey, like, with their salary cap and the way it works, it's like money is a part of the sport now. Like, as a fan, like, you need to know how the salary cap works so you understand why players on your team fucking leave when it's like things are going good. Why would you leave now? It's like, oh, because they can't afford him anymore, kind of thing. You know, like, which is so fucked.
They can't raise this guy's.
Yeah. But he can go somewhere else that has more money, like the same, like money less spent kind of thing, right? Like it's just fucked that you want to watch this sport, but you need to understand like the economics of it all as well.
I think there's more to that too, though. Like that sounds like the NHL put in this salary cap to like make it more of an even playing field.
For sure, 100%.
But if you think
parity.
Like, the team is still making money. So, like, where does the rest of the money go? Like, it's all just to the owners. Like,
dude.
That's what I just mean.
Cats.
They put this thing on that it's like, oh, it's to make it even, but it's also just so the owners make way more money.
Yeah.
Like that,
it's so the owners. It's so the owners.
Just a bunch of fat pussy,
every game.
fucking fat pussy old men.
All the
it's so the owners can be like, hey, like how, like when it comes to like tax time or whatever, like making a budget. If they do, it's like, well, I have to pay the hockey team $82 million.
Yeah,
I know that. Sign that check. Yeah. Gone. Now give me the $2 billion that Toronto Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment gives me. You know what I mean? Like. So.
And they can't be like fingers pointed, like, oh, the whatever Minnesota Lightnings are cheap. It's like everyone gets paid the same, like, but there is like a margin above that that's like infinite as far as corporate goes.
Yeah,
and they're all the teams, as I understand, are franchises. So that means there's a big kickback up to the NHL as a whole. Like they're like basically like leasing. The team from the NHL.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what a franchise
is.
Paying.
It's like paying for the ability to be
part
of the sport.
If you want to like open McDonald's, like you're renting the building on your dime, and you pay McDonald's like a cut off
for the name and the contacts and shit.
Yeah.
Food distribution.
So all the teams are like kicking back to Gary Bettman.
Yeah.
In some, I don't know what the number is,
Billions.
but there's definitely kickbacks that go up to the league.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, the league's got to make money somehow, right?
League fees and all that bullshit that the owners pay.
Yeah, like Seattle's getting a team, and it was like hundreds of millions of dollars that they had to pay. I think it was like, $500 million. They had $500 million.
But like, what is the?
Dude,
is that just like a one?
You're making me nauseous with all these fucking numbers, dude.
Is that just like a
500 million billion?
Or do they? That plus a revenue percentage. I'd imagine there's like a percentage every year. It's not like
dude, I'm starting to get anxiety for real.
It's like not like the Rangers are playing every year for free. Like they're definitely kicking something up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also like there's revenue sharing, so teams all get like spillover of you know. But it's I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fucked. It's a crooked system.
Sure.
When again, it's just like the rich get richer.
Yeah.
Fucking sports.
For sure. And I mean, like, how much money is enough money? They're obviously doing it because they love the game. They obviously love the money too. But like any normal person, like after your first $10 million, I can just like stop doing this and go do everything else I want with my life. You know,
that's just it. Like I don't know.
So they must do it. Or they must love it.
When you see these fucking like old fucking like NFL owners that just like they probably sold their plantations to fucking own this.
Dude, I'm sure a lot of them,
football team, you
Fuck
know. Their pappy's pappy fucking did, you know, and
for sure that happens.
And it's like so fucked up. It blows my mind, the NFL.
Like every single college team, every single football college team is came from a plantation.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh my god, I don't know.
I'd say every sport came from a plantation.
Yeah. Well, the money, anyways,
the money is old. It's old money.
And just the social status and shit. Yeah.
It's old money,
it's all fucking like old dirty money, man.
Aside, like, okay, like I think we're getting too.
We're way off topic.
Money.
It's old money.
Money's plantation
it's old
money.
It's plantation money.
It was the whole economy, damn it. No, it's just like that shit's weird. Like it's like a hierarchy in the NFL. They like pass it down through generations, and I don't know. It's
this is a good time to bring this up in case it comes to fruition in any way. We could say we called it. I posted in our group chat the other day. The fucking NHL 94 World Championships are the week that me and Mike are in Toronto.
It's true.
We should definitely go win that for the experts.
But it's also the housewarming party day.
We can go on Sunday. It's a 2-dayer.
We go on Sunday.
It costs $50 to enter. That's the only hurdle. But it is like I feel like I could win that.
You haven't played
I'm
NHL.
I'm gonna play it for the next 3 weeks. I'll just download it.
It's not the same.
Okay, let's not rule it out.
Yeah, let's not rule it out.
But
if
like,
we can become the world champions
let's not sit here
at
and make our
NHL
plans on our
94,
podcast.
what
Come
a
on.
weekend.
oh, I've spent many a fucking morning still eating Doritos playing NHL
Yeah.
94, 96. Oh, yeah.
Really? Wow.
Oh, yeah. Dude, in my youth, you didn't fucking 12
I mean,
hours straight. 12 hours straight,
like,
bud.
now.
It was
Like,
just
I feel
fucking
like you
C
guys are
plus
out
and
of touch.
Doritos.
I haven't touched it in a while.
No.
But like, what would your team be? Like, not like, oh, I love the Maple Leafs. Duh.
Dude, it was
It's
always
like
the
you're
Leafs.
going into-
And if you couldn't be the Leafs,
Yeah.
you were either Philly or Boston.
I was gonna say,
Like,
I'm
if you're
gonna be
other-
Detroit.
if you're-
Like, if I'm going to the 1994
Detroit, yeah.
World Championship,
Vancouver.
Steve
Vancouver
Yzerman.
Pavel Bure.
Fedorov, Lindstrom.
Yeah.
I'm talking
It was
NHL
before their
94.
prime, though. Before their prime.
What would you go?
But it was
Pittsburgh?
always the
In
Leafs.
94.
Yeah, you're playing 94 on September 23rd, World Championships. Who are you signing up with?
It would be the Leafs. 100%.
Wow.
The Leafs.
Yeah.
This guy's just going
It'd
to
have
lose
to
But
be
on
the
let's
Leafs.
also be real. The Maple Leafs
Throwback.
at the time went to the conference finals.
just
Like
gonna
they only
lose on
lost
purpose.
out to the Los Angeles Kings that year.
Is
You know what I mean?
Potvin
Like
even
it
on
was,
the
they
Wendell
were
Clark,
good.
Gilmore.
You're picking that team. You know, you're not picking
Yeah.
the fucking like I don't even know St. Louis Blues.
Is that who won
Curtis
last year?
Joseph, get out of here.
I don't know. Brett Hall and Wayne Gretzky were like the two best players.
Yeah.
Or Wayne Gretzky wasn't in the game.
He was on the Leafs.
Was
Gretzky was on the Kings. Yeah, Gretzky wasn't in the
Was
game
he?
because he was a coke addict and he didn't play that year.
He wasn't in one of those games, right?
Yeah. No, he's not Michael Jordan. Come on.
Yeah, you're thinking
He was in
NBA.
it.
But
Yeah.
Brett Hall was like the next best player in that game.
Really?
It was like Fedorov. Fedorov was good. Brett
That
Hall.
Hall is good.
Yeah, they
I
were
always felt like the
Lemieux.
Devils were
Lemieux.
I was a Nikolai Borchetsky boy. Give me a break, all right? Sorry.
I might be thinking of NHL
Whatever.
96, but I thought like the Devils were the team to beat. So that might have been 96.
Oh yeah,
94
that might have been
was like-
96.
that was
They were
96.
good.
Yeah, 94. I don't
Yeah,
think
for
they're there
sure.
yet.
Yeah. 96, like,
They were
don't fuck
building.
around with 96. That was a good year.
They had a wicked defenseman, whatever his name was,
Scott
Scott
Stevens.
or something.
Scott Stevens.
Yeah,
Solid
and he could
track
like
Stevens.
he was bruiser
Yeah.
and he
Oh,
could
yeah.
fucking score.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, that game was awesome, man.
Okay, let's pencil in some world championships.
Yeah, let's keep it a big maybe, a solid maybe.
Yeah.
We're gonna be hungover as shit.
Yeah.
But it'd be fun
We
to
should
like just like go
get
spend
it,
the day being
practice
shitty
the
drunk.
entire week.
We could practice
All week. He's got the setup.
Oh yeah,
I might have it set up.
I'll bring the weed, man,
I'll,
and the Doritos.
Skyler,
I don't got an NHL 94 though.
we'll have to grab one.
Get it,
Get it.
All right.
dude. We're only home once every 5 years. Get
Taking
it.
a clip.
This is the only world championships in Toronto. And like I looked at the Facebook event. And it was
Ever.
like there's one in New York, one in Las Vegas, and now it's in Toronto. Like this is fate.
It'd be pretty
Wow.
sick to win
All right.
that.
It
Yeah.
would be pretty sick to win that, wouldn't it?
$50 entry fee. If there's like 300 people enter, do math. That's a huge winnings.
Yeah. Yep.
Are we splitting
Everyone know.
it?
I saw it was like
every man
one
for
day was
themselves.
Sega and one day was
Okay.
Nintendo.
Yeah, Saturday is Sega, Sunday is Super Nintendo. Two
See, I
different
never had a
terms.
Super Nintendo.
Fuck.
But we'll have to go on
Yeah, I'd
Sunday
like to go
'cause
the
we'll be too
Sega day.
hungover on Saturday.
I know.
We could race
Fuck.
back. I don't know. Who knows? We'll have to figure it
Who
out.
knows?
Figured it. We could
Let's
race back.
keep
I
it
think
open
it's from
door.
like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I don't think we could leisurely back with all our
Jesus
winnings.
Christ.
Uber back.
Yeah.
Party starts
Rent
when
a
we
plane
get there,
back.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Party starts when we get there. Fuck that. After our NHL winnings.
I might just be Philly for the hell of it. Lindros has got to be on the team, man.
What about, like, Theo Fleury?
Lindros.
Like, that motherfucker had fire under him.
I couldn't even say no to his coach, if you know what I mean.
I do.
I totally
know,
don't.
Yeah. You had a problem saying no to coach.
Problem saying no to everything. Coach and coke. All the C's.
Okay.
But I might go Philly. Is Brendan Shanahan on Philly back then? Yeah?
No. Ronnie Hextall might be the goalie.
Yeah.
It was before Lindros, so you're probably picking a fucking dud. I think you're picking
No, Lindros was there. I might be thinking 96.
Lindros was like 95, 96, yeah.
Yeah, I might be thinking 96.
He didn't fuck around.
Really? I feel like Lindros was before that.
No.
I feel like he retired in 96. I feel like he was 91 rookie card.
Yeah, no, he retired early because of the conkies.
I'm going to say 91 rookie card.
91, eh?
Yeah.
No, fuck off. That was like Yager's first year.
Yager. Yeah.
The general.
Lindros 92. I'm Googling it.
I never liked that guy.
No, fuck off. That was like... No? The hair and the teeth?
Yager.
Just wasn't my guy.
Soaked it up like a sponge. No.
All right, 91,
just wasn't my guy.
Eric
was
Lindros,
what?
Rookie card, 90.
Whoa,
he was early. Eric
was
Lindros.
What?
He had like a... It's not like he was a... Eric
was
Lindros.
What? He retired in 96, for the record.
Whoa.
He was
retired because of the conkies.
Yeah. He had like a... Does.
Yeah.
He retired in 96.
Most famous person anyone in my immediate family
retired because of the conkies.
In like 1998 was...
Does. Nice.
not even the good Lindros. Most famous person, and he used to bang my mom's cousin.
Nice.
In like up until like 98, that was like my family's claim. He used to bang my mom. Sherry used to bang Brett Lindros. He used to bang my mom.
Nice.
Who was the goalie for San Jose Sharks that lived around the corner from Byron? Skyler?
I don't remember. I do, but I don't.
I definitely remember going to that guy's house and like going to meet him, and he's like, he doesn't live there anymore. It's just his parents. But they gave us like autographed like cards.
Yeah. Oh wow!
He was the guy that had the like shark
cool.
like painted on his helmet. He was so cool.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I'm like
there were stories. There were stories that Felix Potvin lived.
Yeah.
Like those fancy houses on the other side of Moore Park.
Yeah.
Kind of over there.
He lived there.
Yeah.
I heard those same stories, my friend.
He lived there.
And also, my 5th grade teacher was neighbors with Brendan Shanahan.
Really?
Yeah.
My fucking like 9th grade.
Are we going one for one?
My 9th grade English teacher was friends with Brendan Shanahan.
My 9th grade French teacher had the biggest hits.
I had her too.
My fucking 11th
grade. She failed me with a 49, that bitch.
Yes.
No, I passed. I was there every day, dude. Every fucking day. Madame de Brito.
Oh no, that's the one that passed me. I had the other one.
She was that sexy big-titted goth.
Yeah. I had the blonde one first. I don't remember her name. Also super hot. She failed me.
Yep.
And then next year I had the goth one, and she passed me with a 52.
The goth one passed me too. Madame de Brito.
Yeah, I'm sure I was probably right around 52 as well, but I was there every day. I was there every day with like a 52 in my pants.
52 out of what?
As well, but I was there every 52, baby. 52
out of 52.
52.
52 out of 50. 52 out of 50. Oh yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I had to see.
She would give any man. For sure.
I remember she loved like teaching with the Drake. Oh yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
Like she was full goth.
Yeah, because she was a vampire.
No, pale as fuck.
Yeah.
For sure.
I remember she loved.
First fantasies of getting whipped came from.
Like she was full goth.
I don't fantasize about that. First fantasies of getting like dominatrix thing going on. First fantasies of getting
By hand jobs. Is that where it came from?
Oh, love. Like dominatrix. Tits out.
Tits out. Dude.
Like dominatrix. Yeah.
Alright, well, this show's clearly...
By hand jobs. Is that...
Wrap it up.
Well, we're done.
Let's do some,
yeah. So
yeah, what do we... Yeah, what were
we're
we
going to wrap the
talking
show
about?
up with some, what do you call them?
guilty pleasures.
Guilty pleasures.
Guilty,
That's going to be our new way to end the show.
Like,
Guilty pleasures, yeah.
I hope it's not people with different languages again.
Well, it relates to that for sure. It does. I'm coming full circle. I have been okay. So I drive a lot. It's my job now. I drive all over the city, 100 kilometers a night, just zigzagging, 150 sometimes, just zigzagging through the downtown area of the city. Like that's a big part of my job is servicing vehicles. So I've encountered like all kinds of drivers. You know where I'm going with this. You know, like they're all bad. They're all bad. Listen, they're all bad. Like there's no one that's worse. Like everybody is a bad driver. So like what can you do? You can't like speed up or cut them off or put anyone's life in danger. Like I don't want to hurt anybody out there, right? So I've just been spitting on every vehicle that's driving like shit. Like windows down, spit, windows up, spit. I don't care.
Oh my god.
Hey?
Your
company van?
The company van, you're just spitting
company truck, yeah. Big, fancy company truck, and I'm just spitting on every shitty driver. And I love it. Like, it's actually, like, it feels right, you know? Like, what other, you can't get anything from anybody if they're driving like a fucking asshole. You can't, like, make them learn a lesson or anything. So, it's like, I'm just gonna do what feels natural.
How do you spit on cars in front of you?
Beside you, dude. You make it happen. You make it happen.
You gotta speed up and get around them.
What are you asking stupid questions for? You make it happen. You make it happen.
Into oncoming traffic.
Stupid questions for. It just feels right.
Jesus Christ.
Get happen.
Into oncoming traffic.
What though? I feel it. I feel you're
getting
into oncoming traffic.
Listen, it doesn't happen 50 times a night. It just feels right. Be a busy night like on a Saturday when everyone's out. Listen, it doesn't public even. Like I'm not just exclusively.
Okay. I wish
it doesn't very long. I'm calling that right now.
What, be a busy night like on a Saturday.
I will say that like I definitely get the urge to
public even. Like I'm not.
I feel that. I 100%.
Very long. I'm calling that right now.
Like fucking morons. I feel like I will say that like hitting them. You should just be able to like fucking morons.
Yeah.
Them have to deal with that. Like fucking morons.
There should be a punishment worse than porn, for sure.
Hitting them.
I'm not going to cut it sometimes.
No, you have to.
Yeah.
Them, just don't scrub it for DNA.
There should be a punishment worse.
Yeah, I don't see me losing my job over this. My boss is super cool. I hope he doesn't listen to the podcast or never ever finds it and never hangs in there long enough to hear this. But he's super cool. And like, prove it. Fucking prove that I spit on your car. Only me and you know that. You can go tell the cops. You can go tell the queen. I don't give a fuck.
They won't understand you, right?
No.
Not cool. And like, prove it. Do I sound like a schizophrenic or something?
No, I just feel like this was gonna like circle back to a race-related problem.
Back to your grave.
No, I'm not focused on
circle back to a race-related
spitting at motherfuckers.
Everyone's fair game.
Yeah, everyone's fair game.
Okay.
All you idiots.
Let's wrap this fucker up.
Spitting at motherfuckers.
Frontline Fiesta for the killer intro and outro. You can download Pretty Much Experts on Spotify, Google Play. Frontline Fiesta for the killer Stitcher, iHeartRadio, everywhere good podcasts are found. Check us out on Pretty Much Experts on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of them. Post shit all the time.
Get it. Download it.
Download it. Tell people. And gripes, send us questions, send us guilty pleasures, whatever.
Yeah, you
gripes, send us questions.
Well. Anything you want. We won't use your name.
No, we might. Just first name.
Yeah, we will.
We probably
will.
Well. Anything you want.
Make up a fake name. Yeah.
Make up a fake email and send us questions.
Yeah.
Make up a fake name. This up.
I don't know.
Not racist.
Not racist. Not racist.
I'm not. Like,
this up.
Racial. You know?
No.
It's always racist.
Not in this world.
Not racist.
Not racist.
Not racist.
All right.
Little
Not
racist.
racist.
Not racist.
Tune in this week. We are pretty much
Yeah.
experts.
Next week.
You can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and YouTube. While you're at it, go have a look at our Facebook page. You can ask an expert any time of day or night, whatever you like. And if you're into it, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We want to hear from you, baby. Thanks again, everybody. Tune in next week. We are pretty much experts, and we love you, I guess.